and it's just very amusing because one of them's obviously quite a large, muscly henchman. The other one is like a cowboy. He's a treasure hunter in his own right. You know, he's got that sort of personality about him. The yeehaw. I'm in it for the dollar bills, hon. That sort of personality. Um, and then you've got the backwards baseball cap kid, who is quite. That's him. That's literally him. That's his personality. Um, you fight all three of them, um, within this level, and let me tell you now, the backwards baseball bat, the backwards baseball cap kid. Oh boy! So it should be said at this point we don't have any weapons; they have been taken off of us. So that big shame, but we will cope. That being said, each one of those guys has one of the weapons. That's the idea. We're getting them back. The thing is, though, the kid that we're gonna go up against. Sorry, there's a lot of foreshadowing here because actually I don't want to ruin it. You'll see. You'll see. I think spoiling the reveal of exactly what he's doing here, um, well, it spoils it. Huzzah! That's opened up a thing. Isn't that great? Isn't that grand? I like this level. It's pretty chill. I'm not a big fan of one section of it, which we'll get to when that happens. But other than that one section, this is a pretty good level. Pretty great. It's really interconnected, which is an easy way to my level design heart. I wonder, for those people who haven't played this game before, um, I wonder if anyone can hazard a guess at what the backwards um, baseball hat kid is going to end up doing, because once again, um, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, this should be obvious, right? Second, like, think of all the tropes, all the things that could align, and this is Tomb Raider as well. Keep that in mind. Keep in mind that this is Tomb Raider. This is a game about raiding tombs. This is a game about raiding tombs and saving the world in badassery style. We're an archaeologist that's kicking ass and looking for treasure. That's us. But who's the kid? How does he fit into the grand design? How does he fit into in the lore of this game? Where does he slot into? You might laugh, but these are some serious questions that are worth asking. What are this? Some ammo? And we need 3 fuses, I hear you say. We do. And I do say. And we will. We'll get them. Don't you worry. Here's a box, by the way. Right. I believe this way leads to death. Sort of. It leads to... I think it leads to our magnums. It either leads to our No, it definitely leads to the magnums, doesn't it? No, it does not. It leads to the conveyor belt. Okay, cool. We can't do anything with this just yet. But I am sort of orienting myself with this level. which is fine. Okay, that's fine. Cool, cool. So yeah, the whole point of this this section is that we're going to be encountering characters who have our weapons, and we have to take them out one way or another in order to retrieve them. Fun fact though, if you have not gotten any of those weapons before, you will get them now. Right. Well, I did that wrong. I do recall what I have to do here though, but that's fine. Wrong way. This is the level where the side jump comes in handy. Of course, the issue is that we can only do said side jump when we have a weapon to aim with, unless we want to use tank controls. Which is the problem. Just trying to recall. This is an area that can be reset, by the way. I should point that out. Yeah, if we go up here. Does this lead back round? Is that the point of this place? I think it might be. Yeah, so that resets everything. Because now if we go in here, big old boulder is back up there. Okay, so that rolls over there. What sets this one off? It must be like reaching a set point. Hello, big boulder. And that's a pit of lava. In case you couldn't tell. I think there is a way to finagle yourself around there using the side jump, but I do not recall how that is done. Okay. Third time's the charm. Third time? Second time's the charm. No, this is the third time. Okay, you can do that too if you want. That's fine. Is it? Oh. Why? Why is that already in position? Okay. What was that sound? Was that just like a graphical glitch? Maybe that's what's happening here. Because Big Boulder's still there. Let's go back around to the front and reset it again. It's still there. Okay, this is fine. Okay. I want to look directly down. It's just lava. Okay, cool, cool. I think we'll have to sidestep through this, or at least side jump. Yeah, this is sort of what I was referring to. So you can't side jump without doing this. which is fun. So the idea is you hold down R1 and she can sidestep, but if we get like here and orient ourselves like this. Oh, can we just... Oh god. It's so hard to see like this. Okay, nope. I don't think we're going to do this one. That's fine. That's fine. There was one later on where it's like it's close to just flat out required. Oh, it's kept the controls the same. That's great. There we go. This might take a moment to remember how to get through, because once we get through this bit, the next section of the game is relatively straightforward through to the end. I mean, this isn't that bad either, in terms of like... trying to figure out what's happening. Because you've got little bits bobs like this, where we can just go, whoop. If we pull this, it should pull out the oil thing. Oh no, it moves the boat. That's fine. That leads to a place where we can proceed forward. It's all good. Still need to do this stuff. Okay. No. No, no, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, that's bugged it. That's fine, because the whole thing was sort of screwed at that point. So, we go here. No! Why? I didn't I didn't hold down jump, I didn't hold down up. It's like a 50-50. I think I held it down for like a millisecond too late. And it was enough for Lara to assume that. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh my god. Okay, so we can ensure that that doesn't activate until like a certain point. Oh boy. Boy oh boy. This is the official way to do it, by the way. I remember this for a fact. It's frustrating, but it is the truth. It's so weird. Is it anything to do with crossing that threshold there? What did I say? What did I say? I don't understand it. I don't get the logic behind it, but this is it. This is how you do that, and you get a fuse. Think. Nope, we're good. Okay. Um. Right, cool. So now that's been activated properly, that means that we can just merge on up here. I'm pretty sure the idea at the moment is, so we're lowering that house, and we're lowering that house so that way we can get the handguns. I believe. Okay, good. Game? Yeah, game? It just wasn't responding to the controls for a second then. Okay, cool. So that's one fuse down. Yep, I remember. Yep. You can keep doing that as much as you want. Right. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that going back here. I wonder. No, I can't make that. There's no way I can make that. It's skipping a lot, but can I? Oh, it's a one-way thing anyway. Okay. Ah. Let's go back so I didn't waste my health. Woo! Okie dokie. Now you might be wondering to yourself, how do we get over there? You know, do we jump on a boat? Well, yeah, kind of. We pray. The boat is something we have to jump on. That being said, which bit of the boat we want to jump on is it's up to God. I think is the answer to that. There we go. There was an entire playthrough I did ages ago where I just spent so much time faffing about just trying to get over that. Okay, cool. And we're gonna go up over here. Natla crates. What is this? Holy moly! And there's one here that we can pull. And then we can push it. Oh my goodness. What is this? The future? Ha ha ha. And that should do it. This is what it looks like, by the way. There you go. The yellow. They've got rid of the yellow. Hashtag bring back the yellow cup. That's pretty cool, right? We did it. Which now means that we can just get on out of here. We can get the remaining 2 fuses. One of which, if you're not careful enough, can trigger the first of the 3 mini-bosses in this area. Um, we're gonna be careful. Speaking of being careful, don't pull this block. I did this the first time I played this game, and it's lived in my head ever since. Pulling this block out rather than pushing it in makes climbing up there so much harder than it needs to be. There's basically like not enough headroom for a running jump, but you need to do a running jump in order to get through. It's mental. Right, I am gonna try and pick up this fuse, so please everyone pray for me. Just gonna walk up to it. Just gonna pick it up. And we're just gonna walk away. Cool, we didn't activate it. That's very good. That's very, very good. Um I don't know how far the Cowboys aggro range is, but it's 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 quite annoying. Okay, cool. So that's 2 out of 3. Where was the other little locked thing? Was it behind here? No. Oh. No. I forgot what the other door is. That's fun. It's gonna be back here though. This is a relatively linear level in terms of progression. You can skip out on a few things. Doing them all in order intentionally though, because I want all my weapons back. Yep, I didn't forget that that was there. Okay, cool. Oh, was it? It was to this, wasn't it? Because we'll be able to get the conveyor belt up and running now. Ta-da! Yeah, this level took a good hour longer than it needed to the first time around when I played it. Well, I say that it needed to. It took as much time as was needed to complete it, but it was very much like me running around trying to figure out how everything works. Because why play a game like this with a guide? You know, there are people out there that do it. I get it. In all honesty, I do get it. Like you do that, fine, but you're ruining a lot of. I think you're ruining a really honest opinion of the game if every single time you play a game you open up a guide. There are so many people out there that do it, so many content creators as well. And it's like, okay, yep, you know, at the end of the day, you are experiencing the game how you want to. That is fine. That being said, um, you can't talk about you can't talk about um you can't talk about player motivation anymore. You can't talk about how the game pushes you to do anything because the game didn't push you and a guide pushed you. You don't have to question like how or why you're doing certain things throughout the game anymore because once again, a guide told you to do that. Someone played for the game honestly, so the vast majority of people in the world didn't have to do that, and that is such a choice. Like, I get it if you're stuck on a section of a game, and it's a good way to see whether or not the game is actually just bullshitting you, in a sense. Because there are certain games where it's like there's absolutely no way you could have like understood how any of that worked. But yeah. I think it's what differentiates like some of like the old point and click games from current ones, because I believe it feels like that a lot of current point and click games are made with the mindset of someone is going to make a guide at some point. Whereas like older ones, they would have like 50 different things in place to account for every possible scenario that the player was doing at any given point. Right, wish me luck, fellas.
Ain't nothing personal.
Got a lot of health, but we've got a lot of health packs. Also, avoid lava. I don't know if that needs being said.
Ain't nothing personal.
Can we pave over that? Can we like tarmac it or something?
Ain't nothing personal.
He's got the magnums, by the way. That's what we're after here. This guy's got the magnums. Next guy that we're after will have some Uzis, and then I'll end with us getting a shotgun. It's gonna happen. This is largely what we save all these health packs up for, because this is going to be significantly more frustrating than anything the end game throws at us. The end game throws some like really insane stuff at us, but the damage that this guy does, the damage that these guys do in general, because they are using our weapons against us. You died. Oh no. Where's my magnums, Mr. Boy? You're meant to drop. There they are. Oh my god, is the texture that... What the fuck? Just casually wondering where anything was for a second, then the game was like, what are you looking for, buddy? Okay, fine. What's up next? What do I want to do next? What do I want to do? Okay, it's fine. I know what I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be chill. I didn't mean to press any of those buttons in that order. Right, so this is a bit of the level that I don't like. We've got some lava platforming to do. I don't understand. I mean, when it came to oh god. When it came down to... Did I save? When did I save? Thank God. When it came down to... like previous locations and just trying to figure out why things were designed the way they were. You could put a lot of that stuff down to just like decay, time itself, just like ruining the environment, stuff like that. But this is like somewhat natural. And we're not down to like Atlantis itself yet, but they have been like drilling away, and the result of that is all of this, and it's very very amusing to me. Because with like the ledges and the ledges here, we can justify like, okay, maybe there's a scenario where these ledges here like exist coherently. You know, we can look at this and be like, okay, I get it, I get it. Like this is just meant to be sort of like, oh god, here we go again. Sorry, this happens quite a bit to me as well. Yeah, maybe there's just like an iteration of events here where it's like, okay, maybe the ledges don't exactly look like this, but this is just like an interpretation of all of that. In which case, fine. I think I screwed that up actually. Did I? No, we're good. We're good. I thought I could climb up over there, but I could not. Right, and now we move on. Watch this place, buddy. Right, for obvious reasons. Cool. We're going to be doing lots of standing jumps here. There is the side jump section that's coming up actually. I'll point that out when we get there. I kind of feel like I'm missing something actually. I think we're okay. Oh. Right, if you see me doing like a bunch of saves in this area, don't question why. You know why. You're looking at this right now. You've seen what happens here. You know why. Right, let's just line this up. Okay, cool. Cool. Yep. So the idea is that we're meant to preferably pull the block out in time or do something along those lines. It's really difficult. It's like insanely difficult to do. So what we do instead is we change the controls over to tank controls, because now we can do what we do best. And that's angle Tara, not Tara, sorry, fucking hell. Angle Lara, there we go. Against the wall, and then we can keep doing this. A bit more. There we go. Now, if we switch over... Nope, do not do that. If we switch over to the modern controls, we can finagle a scenario. I think we might have to squeeze over by one more. There we go. Wanna... There we go. Don't worry, by the way. If you have a question whether or not something like that's intentional, my answer to you is sometimes, which it should not be, but in this scenario, it's pretty gosh darn close to being like, yes, that is the way that's meant to be. Thankfully, I don't 110% believe that this is. I believe that it's weird, right? So either that was the intended way to go about that, or the alternative is that they want you to do the batshit jump of death. The batshit like pulling out the crate and hoping for the best. What did I get there, by the way? Is that more? I think that was more shells. I'm gonna throw a save down here just because I don't trust myself. But I'm pretty sure make it all the way to the end. Then nothing here? Oh, it's further ahead. I think the shotgun's over here. It is. And we got more Magnum ammo. Is that Magnum or Uzi? It's hard to tell the difference. It's Uzi. 14 Uzi clips is a lot of ammo, by the way. As I don't think I pointed out how much a clip gives you yet, but it's fine. Okay, now we have to do this again. So this is going to be fun. I don't know if we can just... we can't squeeze out there, that's fine. Actually, there's a much easier way to do this now. Nope, that's not it. Do that, and then it means that we can just climb up here. And take... If she... I'm pressing up. We can just drop out this. There we go. We did it. Never have to do that ever again. The one on the left, do not be fooled. How's it going, game? Okay, so what's this? Oh, you meant to... Okay, I see. How? Wait, surely this is just like a death trap now, right? Like... Oh no. Or not. Okay, we're gonna save here. Do not be scared of the TNT. The TNT cannot do anything. Not at the moment, anyway. We have a little damaged TNT crate right here. We have another little secret coming up soon. Okay. Pull that there. Try and remember which side it's on. It's up there. Oh, once again, not a lot to say here. Tomb Raider is sort of like it's a bit cursed in the sense that it doesn't really have a tendency to build upon itself too much. That doesn't make it bad. It just means that in the grand scheme of things, um, the game as a whole is quite static, I think is the term to use. Thanks, game. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we could all be here for that moment. Right, I think we've got everything we need to progress. Um, no! I didn't realise that was a slope. How far back? Okay, that's oh, that's good. Okay, we're good. Holy moly. So yeah, this lever here blows up the TNT, which allows us to progress forward. And guess what? We're gonna meet backwards hat baseball hat kid. I keep wanting to say bat because hat sounds like bat. Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna be meeting him very shortly. It's gonna be great. Like you're all gonna get to know him in full. We can start inviting him to like family meals. It's gonna be awesome. No, I think he's the only one of the bunch that I'm vaguely I'm not sympathetic towards him. That's not the right word. I feel conflicted about doing anything with his presence. Um, like I feel like that he should be left to his own devices because what we are about to witness is, I think magical is the term to use. I'm not, I'm not even prepared for this shit. Okay, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, baseball hat kid. Guess where he is? Guess what's gonna happen? You're not prepared. He's a skateboarder!
You firing at me, huh? Ain't nobody else, so you must be firing at me.
And like every other enemy in the game, as long as you're shooting him from behind, you can't do anything about it. There we go, he's dead. We killed a kid. I hope we're all happy. So brutal! Oh, and for the way that the board is like wedged into the ground, it looks like it was broke. Anyway, we got our Uzis back, that's the main thing. Jesus Christ. I think this was optional, by the way. I could be wrong about that, but I think this is just an optional little arena to get like more Magnum ammo and Uzi ammo and stuff. So it is just funny that this is here. Like the final 3 levels, and in the first of the 3. Ah, look, a cowboy. Oh, he's gonna take your magnums and he's gonna be like a gun wielder. We got this big buff like bodyguard type person, and he's gonna take the shotgun and he's gonna be like this powerhouse. It's gonna be really awesome to take him on. And this kid, what's this kid gonna do? He's got a backwards baseball hat. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh, it's gonna be maybe he's like, I don't know, some sort of like emotional, oh please don't do this to me type character or something like that. Oh, what could it be? What could it be? And he just rides a skateboard. He rides a skateboard whilst firing 2 Uzis. So, do you think that they thought of that when they were making the Survivor trilogy? By the way, do you think that's a thing that that they thought of? Because I think that that's like an integral thing to take account. Do you think that's going to be in Legacy of Atlantis? Do you think they're going to take into account the Uzi kid in Legacy of Atlantis? The joke here, of course, is that if anyone talks about tonal consistency over the entirety of Tomb Raider, there is a level of it for sure, but to be honest with you, you can always refer back to this moment as like a okay, that happened. Why did that happen? Okay, we've got another boulder section coming up. Shall I show you how much Uzi ammo we've got, actually? That might be fun. Ta-da! Be using it all on Natla at the end. Go on, do your worst. Did that touch me? Oh, I guess it did. I don't know which way to go at the moment. Oh, it all leads back to the same place. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay. Whoop. It's definitely a section of not getting overly confident with anything here. Playing it safe. I mean, realistically, I should be saving. A little closer we get to the top, but we're good. Ah, this nightmare. Okay, I'm saving here. This I forgot that this was in this level specifically, but of course it is. Ah, Jesus. Right, I'm gonna have to sort of remember how to go about this. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Right. So first this block. Okay, so that goes there. I might be able to get this done relatively fast, to be fair. Hopefully. Okay, so this one, I think we need to get this back. Put that there. Because you're going to spend a lot of time running about the place if you don't do any of this in the right order. Okay. Okay, I think... I don't know if that's right, actually. That could be wrong. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. There's only one way to find out, and unfortunately, that way is the long way. But that's okay. I think we have to run all the way back now. Drop down through here. Oh God. Okay. Aha! And then we do that, and that opens the one up above. Cool. I think maybe. I don't know. Oh God. That doesn't seem entirely right, does it? Should have put that somewhere else, to be honest. But that's fine. That's fine. Because now we've got this. I think. Oh God. What do I do with you? Do I push you? Yes. And that leads out. What? Okay. Fine. Be that way. Oh God. Okay. What door did we just open up? Aha!
cheese.
We did it. Huzzah! Right, he's got the shotgun, but also we can just keep doing what we've been doing. He's a slow boy. He's actually slow the most, the idea being that he's more powerful, but that's his handicap. There we go. And obviously, if you haven't got the shotgun at this point in the game, this is where you get it. Woohoo! Cool, 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 cool. Okay, there are a few things to do here. Start introducing these into the equation, which I'm not a big fan of, but that's fine. Ugh. It's a scenario something that works quite well with the tank controls, obviously, but that's fine. Right, we need to do this. Please be. Oh, we did it. We did it. We're good. Okay, and that opens up one of the doors over here, which we can get a little thing that will unlock the way to the end of the level. There it is. We can get that. We can get this. And then this. And that was the first of 3 of these levels. We only got 1 secret out of 3. I'll take it. Oh boy, we're going to talk about that. One down, 2 to go. Yep. Right, let's talk about this. So these little things here, they're incubators. They have real nasty boys in them, and the idea is that if you approach one that's moving like that just looks so much more mechanical, and I don't know. I find that creepier than this. This seems like overkill. I get what they were trying to do with the design, but I don't know. Anyway. That's one, and then when we step back, another one starts to activate. Oh my goodness gracious me. What do we do? Run away. Seeing if there's any bits and bobs here. We have so many health packs that it really doesn't matter at this point. But anyway, all these will start to activate at one point. Regardless of just a lot of stuff, but it's why they start dishing out magnum ammo left, right, and center. Is that Uzi ammo? I think that's Uzi ammo. Huzzah! Right. Ugh. There is a switch that we need to switch somewhere within this room. I can't remember where it is though. Like, I get what they're going for with this. There's like a lot more flesh here, but like the bonier aesthetic just freaks me out a bit more. Right. Get your guns out. Because we're here for a party. Is there a boy up here? There isn't a boy up here, but one of those down there. I think 2 of the things down there start to activate now. This level is pretty straightforward. It's not like... There we go. I think it's a flying boy. Yeah, it's not like... Boom. It's not like other levels, which have been sort of straightforward thus far, in the sense that there's still like a bunch of puzzles to do in them. There's like maybe 1 or 2 puzzles that we'll have to do along the way here, but a lot of it is just walking from A to B. We're heading up. That's the point. We're making our way up to the top of this spooky ass pyramid. I think we're going to have to activate. Are you gonna go boom? And you're gonna make your way up here. Just have to remember. So we pulled one lever. That opened. I think I opened the door to... Oh, there's two of them. Thank God for that. I was going to say, okay, yeah, that one, and that should open up the door ahead, and this little boy over here will be activated now. If it looks like I'm going for a lot of ammo in this, in the stage, more so than any other stage, that's because I am, and to be completely honest with you, that's fine. The very last level has 2 bosses in it, and they can just be shredded with the shotgun as and when needed. And we're still going to pick up a load of gubbins as we go throughout here. To be honest, we don't even need to shoot those ones. Oh Jesus! We just need to move on ahead, pretty much. But this is the core, the center of this level going forwards. Now, the idea is that we are pretty much just making our way forwards. I can't quite remember how to do this. Do my best though. Nope, that's not it. I need to, like, turn around and do a standing jump, maybe. There we go. And if we drop down here, we can pull ourselves up. Whip out our guns just in case. I know one of these has a scary-ass boulder somewhere. Right, that's activated the other incubator as well. But that's fine, because look what we got here. More ammo. Lots and lots of ammo. Our Uzis are pretty much set going forwards. And once again, we are going to get more Magnum ammo throughout this entire thing as well. If you want to know where, like, the bulk of the saves come from, it's mainly this level. The next one has a few gubbins in there as well, which we can just ignore him. Right. Yeah, so... Oh god, hang on, I need to figure this shit out. Okay, there's a secret up there, there's some gubbins there, let's focus on that first. Okay. No! Right, do that. There's an achievement for activating... Oh god, I forgot about this, I forgot about this. I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to do that, that's fine. You know what, in a weird backwards way, I'll take that. That went horribly right. Oh, let's just take a moment. Okay. Do I want to save, actually? I might as well. So this entire section here, we have to pull a lever, and then it opens up the door over there, and the idea is that it's timed. It's like 40 seconds or something like that. You can get an achievement if you only land on one of these shallow things when making your way over there. It's not hard to do, but we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. Look at all this. Uzi and Magnum ammo. As I said, we're going to be dumping all of the Uzi ammo into Natla when we see her next. So that's going to be fun. Right, we should be able to just... There we go. And then with a bit of luck, we'll just do a quick save here. We might be able to get the stuff on the other side as well. You can see how a level like this would take like an hour or two if you're playing it for the first time. Because there are lots of little sections like this in there. I don't mind this as like an accumulation of everything that we've been doing thus far. In terms of that sort of stuff in these games, it's a decent one. More Uzi ammo? How much do we have now? Nearly 2,000. I can't even remember what that does. Oh, it does a thing in the next room. Yeah, that's fine. Woo! Okay. Any pickups to the ground before we continue? Nope, so let's get going. So, yeah, the idea here is that in order to get from one side of the room to the other, we have to completely reset. So we have to do this. That opens the door. And I can't remember if it's 40 or 14 seconds, so we're going to hurry up regardless. So we hop up here. And the idea is do that. We do that. And then it's very hard to see some of this stuff. But we do that. And we're through. That's it. And we do a very quick save just in case. And welcome to the lava room. I know, right? A room filled with lava? Who would have guessed? I like that this lava, in particular, just makes Lara glow. And then she just falls over dead. As if she's had, like, a dizzy spell or something. What's down there? Do I look? What is down here, actually? It's a very nice little hole, made for little people, like me. So we're good. Okay, yeah, that switch means nothing at the moment, so that's all good. What could this be? Just seeing if there was any gubbins about. Very important to get your gubbins. Okay, this is another timed one, so if we turn around here, there's a lever again. If I can angle Lara just right. I'm just going to pull that, and we're immediately going to press circle and go, 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 go! We're now at the next layer, and there's another flying boy there, which we are going to very kindly ignore. Lift ourselves up. Going to grab this, and move on with our lives. Another quick save, of course. Right, I have to remember which order to do these ones in now, because if you pull these switches in the wrong order, or at least if you pull the wrong switch, it will lead to a load of them bursting open at once, and it practically just means death. Right. What happens if we just grab this? Okay, let's see if I got this right. I'm gonna do a quick save here as well, because I don't want to pick all those pickups again. So I believe it's this one. Okay, so that opens that one. That's fine. That's fine. It's not going to be this one, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and then I believe it's... Oh boy. Yep, that was screwed slightly. I think the idea is that they're all meant to pop at some point. It's just really up to you which one happens when. Okay, so that one's gonna go next. Okay, what are you gonna be? That's fine, and then this one? Cool, that's it. Okay, so I messed up one. All things considered, not that bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you do like if you do like the one on the right, or if I can't remember like how exactly it works, but if you screw it up to a certain extent, it all just pops. Right, there is a naughty boy in here somewhere. That's on it. I think it's around the corner, to be honest. Okay, so the idea is that we're trying to stop that. And each time we reset the room by walking through there, the boulder will reset too. So what we are going to do is push this out. Also, we don't want to block the way. I think that's where a lot of people tend to get confused here, because I have known a few people to get stuck at this bit for some reason, which is amusing. It's like, you're not blocking the door. You're blocking this. And that's that done, but I think we can have a mosey about to see if there's any pickups around here. I don't think there is, actually. That's all good, though. So now that's in place, all we have to do is go around here, go through here, and go back up here and open the door. And now that boulder will do that. We got some Uzi ammo. Because we need more Uzi ammo, of course. But yeah, that's sort of what I mean about before when I said that there were like lots of little puzzles in this level. One of these has like an extra jump. I don't know when I'm going to see it. I wouldn't be too annoyed if I never saw it, to be fair. Okay, Lara. What's going on here? Right, let's go back through here. Where? I could probably have a look at that and see if I can just make a running jump to the other side, because if the way's open, we might as well. The way's open, we're gonna do it. I angled that wrong. No, I didn't. There we go. Good. Let's not do this. I don't know what this is, but let's not do that. I will pick up that shotgun ammo though. The penultimate boss of this game, we are going to go through shotgun ammo, so it is just worth picking up. You'll see what I mean. It becomes a bit of a joke, to be fair. As long as you haven't been using too much shotgun ammo in the game, you can just spam that that penultimate boss. Once again, though, Natla, we're gonna be using Uzi ammo. It's just simpler. It will tear through a health bar as well. Okay, I remember this place. Can we make that jump from here? There's a few nasties around here, and it is worth getting rid of them because we have to push a few. I think we have to push one block at the very least. and getting interrupted is not in our best interest. Can we make that jump from here? We might be able to. There's another flying guy around here somewhere. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to save and we'll try and get that jump. We did it! That's awesome. Okay, quick save here. So the idea is that this little sort of spinal thing we're on has lots of slopes. And it is particularly easy to fall off, so we need to plan and prepare our jumps accordingly. That's good. Pick up the Uzi ammo, because of course we need Uzi ammo. What are we up to now? Insane. Okay, we'll pull this, and that will open the way forwards. And then we have this fun block here, which exists for one reason and one reason alone. And that's to be a block. Why can't I... Does it want me to push it? No, it wants me to pull it. Okay. There we go. That was driving me a bit insane. Cool. Now we can run around here. Pull out our guns, because... we're going to get some company in a second. We're not doing bad on time for this place, to be fair. I have 29 large packs. Come at me, bro. And the game did. And the game did. Brilliant. I could just pull out the pistols and take them down like that, but honestly, there is no point anymore. Let's just head for the exit. A lovely health kit here, and, you know, just because we need it, absolutely because we need it, more Uzi ammo. What's the total now? 3,400. Because we need every single one of those. Okay, I'm just doing a quick look-see. Should be all good. What's the haps with this room? Oh, it's gonna... Yeah, okay, I do remember this actually. It's a timed thing again. Oh no, it's not, it just changes things over. That's cool. I don't think this is timed. Oh god, no! I don't think we're far off from the end of this level now. That might be a secret up there, but we. Oh no, it's not. It's the way forward. That's fine, and that's gonna reset it. Okay, cool. We'll save here because I don't want any mishaps like before. Such as that. Oh my god. Can I... Die! Ay, ay, ay. Okay, fine. Oh. I almost want to save after doing that one jump, but I think we're going to be okay. This game's cursed. This game is cursed. Holy moly. Really? Oh my god. Molly's barking in anger, and I buy it. I agree. Wow. Oh, you know what? It want me to do a standing jump? Is that it? I'm holding that walk! Screw you, I'm holding that walk! Oh my god. I wanna rip. I wanna rip the square button from this controller. I wanna blow it up. I think I get the logic behind like what's happening. I think the idea is that if you move the analog stick like a millisecond before you press square, Lara just initiates a run anyway. But it's it's like no, even if it's a second afterwards, you stop. You stop dead in your tracks. Alright, we've been through this before. Ay. More Uzi ammo. I think the game's expecting me to use all of the Uzi ammo at this point, and not as if like the entire like first 2/3 of the game were throwing Magnum ammo at you left, right, and center. Like for the longest time up until you reach this point, I think I just had like 2 Uzi clips in my inventory, and that was about it. Right. I'm saving here because you can imagine what's about to happen here. Funnily enough, wait, hang on. What? Which way? This way. Yeah, funnily enough, Tomb Raider 2 replicates something similar to that trap in its tutorial mission. Right at the start, its tutorial level. I would like to thank the developer for putting that in as early as possible. Because, I'm pretty sure that that is one of the biggest, like, dividers for players. Just being like, oh yeah. Ah, right. Okay, yeah, we're really close to the end of this level, actually. That's cool. So... Okay. I'm gonna throw another save here because... No confidence! Let's go! There's one. For some reason that stops everything else. Right. Okay. I bet you're all probably wondering, what on earth is Dusky going to do in this level? Is he going to do the usual go down all of the traps? Is he going to go down all of the floor traps? Is that what's going to happen? I'm going to give you a big hint. No. I thought I was meant to push these in. What's going on? Is it this one? Yeah. So the idea is that each... Well, I should give it a save here. Each one of these is the thrones of Atlantis. That's what these are at the moment. And the idea is that there is a trapdoor for each one of sorts, and we're meant to go down them. It's over here. Trapdoor 1, trapdoor 2, right above the levers. And that's what we're meant to do. It's what we're meant to do. However, someone very cheekily forgot that you can do this. I think I might have to whip out the tank controls for this one. I can't wait for the reality where someone's like defending what I'm about to do, based off of the fact that I'm using tank controls for it. Like not defending it, sorry. They're... Can I... There we go. Now, is this cheating? Or, more accurately, what did that just happen in the game using the original control scheme because it's impossible to do it with the modern controls? Yes, that did just happen. I hope we all enjoyed me skipping about 5 minutes, I want to say. It's probably less than that, to be completely honest with you, but there's a bunch of enemies down there. I can't be asked. We're doing it that way. Oh my goodness. What a scary room we're in. Sure hope nothing scary happens. Oh my god, something scary happened! We good? We all good? some reason we didn't activate that one. That's interesting. Oh my god. Can I... Right. We had to be a little bit careful here, because this is a special room filled with special things. Isn't that right? Me? Look, they turned Lara from E.T. into this. So yes, this is a Lara clone. We're gonna dispatch of her very easily. And I want to apologise to her in advance for the horrors we're about to put her through, but the idea being here that for some reason the room is mirrored, don't ask me why. Oh my goodness, what's that over there? Well, there's a little switch on that wall, you see, and what we gotta do is we gotta climb up here. And we gotta open up this little pool of lava. So she is a doppelganger. That's the idea. That's the whole shebang behind this. And we have to get rid of her because we can't proceed as long as she is a thing. So we're just gonna give her a little bath. And that happened really nicely. I'm glad that we could all be there for that. That was wonderful. She's been dealt with now, and the way forward has opened up, which is pretty gosh darn cool, if you ask me. And you should do it. Do it. She's a creepy, pretty creepy, if I do say so myself. And I do. Right. So this should be the final... I think this is the final major section of this level. Was that... Oh my god, more Uzi ammo? This is... I've always wanted this, to be completely honest with you. I've never wanted anything more. We at the final bit? Yeah, here we are. Right. Did I save? I don't think I did. I don't know if I did or not. There's a lot of... I think there's one centaur and one regular dude around here. Somehow we got lucky and we only triggered one of them. Where's the other one? You're lurking. Anyway, that's going to be the last major time we're going to be using the Magnum. I hope we all enjoyed that. That was a fun little thing we all did there together. Okay. So what we got to do is the drawbridge here and the door are both timed. And as a result, we have to open them at the same time. There is a bit of a time difference. I can't remember what it is though. I don't think it matters too much. I think they have both, like they open for both around the same time. But it's all good because modern controls, which means that we have... It's a bit easier to do some mid-air stuff here. We do that. And that should be the drawbridge that's up. I think I might be overdoing it slightly. Yeah, there we go. And this is the finale to an ultimate mission. Level, rather. Which means that... we've got some things we can do here. If you want to know how to do like a series of achievement stuff. I'll show them off to you now because this video isn't going to go on for much longer. Basically, you can roll down here, and it's like, oh, okay, what's all this? You shouldn't be here, silly. And if you go over here, this opens up. And if we do a standing jump, nope. Oh, well, we can do this as well. We can fall all the way down to our death. That counts as an achievement. If we jump off over here, and then time this jump a bit better. There we go. And if we run up through here, and climb up through here, we're all the way back here. What's all this? But this is the start of the this is the bit of the level from earlier, and this is all the same. You get an achievement called, it's something along the lines of "you shouldn't be here yet" or something like that. It doesn't really matter. What does matter is that we are going to grab this and watch the penultimate cutscene.
Can't do this.
We condemn you, Natla of Atlantis, for your crimes, for the flagrant misuse of your powers, and for robbing us of ours.
You can't.
Breaking the bond of consent that our people are ruled and secured under, and invading Teopan and myself with our army, our warriors, empty from our pyramid, so that you can use the pyramid, its powers of creation, for your own mindless destruction.
Mindless? Look at you. Neither of you have one squirt of inventive juice in your heads. Wasters.
Let's just do it.
Tehokan!
You use the sacramental place as a source of individual pleasure, as some freak factory.
They're survivalists, a new generation.
A slaughter heap now. And you, we're gonna lock you in limbo. Make your veins, heart, feet, and that diseased brain stick solid with frozen blood. Greet your eternal unrest, Natla!
You won't rest either, or your damned continent death. Back again.
And you? For a grand reopening, I assume.
Evolution's in a rut. Natural selection at an all-time low. Shipping out fresh meat will incite territorial rages again. Will strengthen and advance us. Even create new breeds.
Kind of evolution on steroids, then.
A kick in the pants. Those runts Qualapec and Tehokan had no idea. The cataclysm of Atlantis struck a race of languoring wimps. Plummeted them to the very basics of survival again. It shouldn't happen like that.
Or like this.
Hatching commences in 15 seconds.
Too late for abortions now.
Not without the heart of the operation.
No!
10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go, folks. Oh my goodness, it's a big monster head thing. It is a big monster head thing. You would be right in saying it's a big monster head thing, because guess what? It is. Right, we're going to save, and we're just going to pump this thing full of shotgun. Because look at how big its health bar is. I believe it's something like 45 bucks. Does it? But it looks like it might be less. 28 of these, holy shit. We have been stockpiling. I normally have way less. It's been an alright run of this game, to be fair. Might as well use the little ones as well. The hitboxes for this thing are terrible. Let's not dance around there. I know. I get it. There we go. Look at that. That's just horrific, and this is like... I mean, it's not scary, but it's weird. I'm glad I caught that. I'm glad I got that recorded. Because holy shit. That was mental. I've not had that happen before. I knew it blew up, but I didn't realise it did an entire health bar's worth of damage to you. Jesus. He's fighting back for his previous life now at this point. It should be pointed out that, like, in terms of, like, final bosses, in terms of these as bosses anyway. Right. Let's mine the area. Let's just go over here. There we go. And yeah, that spreads as well. Cool. Cool. That's good to know. Is this all Uzi ammo? I think it is. Oh yeah, that door's gone now. I don't even know why that door was there in the first place. I think it's just also like a cheeky little Easter egg. Anyway, I'm once again so grateful we're picking up all this Uzi ammo. So important that we have it. That's the penultimate boss. Now all we have to do is... Basically, we've run through a bit of a gauntlet now. We've got boulders and lava and all sorts to be on the lookout for. This first bit's a little claustrophobic, but it's fine. There's a bit of a save there just because I don't trust where this is going. I think I did this the wrong way. No, it's fine. So yeah, we need that so we can get up here. And now we can save. $24 large med packs, we're good. We are absolutely good. So I believe we're tucking this in. I could be wrong about that, to be fair. Oh no, because is that... There's a switch up there. Okay, so we're actually... We need to push that out. And then we climb up over it. I got you. Allergic to lava. I do apologise. These things happen. And now we have to run all the way around again. Because shit could never be this easy. Right. Let's line this up. Why is that a place that we can stand on over there? I don't know, it's fine. I'm sure we could probably do a run and jump with that, couldn't we? Yeah. Doing a quick save there. Come on. Come on. Try and make it as close as possible. Right. I'm trying to remember what's coming up. I think it's just a lot more like spiked doors and shenanigans. Ah, we're back here. Right. It's the idea that we're meant to shoot with the Magnum, because you're not doing a good job. Right, let's get the pistols out. There we go. And I think we're meant to take away that, like, everything's about to explode. The shaking doesn't happen for too long. You can do that if you want. Oh, wrong way. I remember now. Yeah, they drained the lava of one section. Has the music stopped? Welcome to hell. Oh, what am I doing? We have to shimmy across. Let's do this. It doesn't matter. Like, none of this is going to be enough to kill us. You see? Natla has like a massive health bar as well, and she does dish out quite a bit of damage, but once again, we've got the medipacks to take her down. We're good. And they threw that in there just to get you at the last second. I do remember this gauntlet, actually. That's cool. I mean, I did just play this recently, so that's probably why. Okay. I'm going to save here because there is a boulder that will show up right behind us. There we go. It didn't though. Why did it not? There we go. That'd be cool if it destroyed that. It didn't, but it would have been cool if it did. Whoa! Okay, I'm glad we only took a bit of damage from that. That was kind of mental. This game can hear me, I swear. Is the idea that it's always this last block? I think it is. It's hard to know whether or not this entire area is like they designed, like the Atlanteans designed this, or whether or not Natler just got really weird one day. Aha. Why what is that for? Oh, is that for another health kit? We don't need that. We're good. I think that's for a secret. We don't need it. I'm not taking, like, I'm not spending that much time doing that. Screw that. You can see exactly what that's meant to be like. Oh, I think it's also some more Uzi ammo, you know, just in case we need it, because of the amount of Uzi ammo that we're going to be using. Right, we're saving here. Here. We're not done. There's another boulder that's around the corner. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll say this. I'm glad that, at the very least... Thanks, Molly, for showing your support. I'm glad that at the very least, it is just a death, if that makes sense. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh, we've taken a bit of damage, which means that we waste a medikit, which means that as we go forward with our journey... as we go forward with our journey, see all the little traps on the floor? What the fuck? That didn't touch me! Losing my mind. Didn't touch, didn't touch, didn't touch. Ooh, that I swear that got into like the same range as the other shit. What does that look like in ah, right. Okay, this is a difficult one from recollection. I think we're going this way, aren't we? Nope. This is a trap, I know that much, but I can't remember how we deal with it. Oh, we stop there, and I pull out a save. Am I thinking of something different? Maybe. How do we deal with that? I mean, I can think of one way. It might actually be the way to do it. It is not the way to do it. I do need to somehow... get that to move, though. Is it really not that up there? It is not. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Is it this? No, because that starts moving at the apex of your jump. Okay, I can't remember how to do this. This is going to be fun. Oh, is it that? It is. But you still have to pull up. Okay, cool. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Go up, go up, go up, go. Immediately. She's not responding. It's great. I love it. If I go to the edge, will it activate it? What if I jump? It really has to be like this, doesn't it? Okay, cool. Oh. There's no time. That can't be it. I mean, that should be it. That absolutely should be it. But that's... What if I go... Is there something I'm missing? Actually, there is. But... What is it? Shoot it. Okay. Right. If I was a boulder, and I am, how, just how? You know? Because I don't know. Oh God. We're moving on. Okay, we've got one of these. Oh. I'm not having that. There's like a trigger. Is there not? Oh, we have to run and jump over it. I remember this now. As Molly once said, woof 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 woof. There we go. And there's some gubbins down there, I think, but... You know, I think we're okay. I think the game's being a bit too generous. I think we need to give back, if anything. We're close to the end, I know that much. That was a secret. Cool, I put all that effort in for more Uzi ammo. I know that I said that, like, Natna's a bit like a damage sponge, but I meant, like, in comparison. We have yet to use the Uzi ammo. Oh. Okay, sorry. I had to send a message. This is all good. Right, I'm about to do this. Okay. The idea is that you're meant to step on the thing, and then it breaks below you, but what you're going to do... go. Okay. This is it, folks. This is the finale. The last boss of the game. The last challenge. I'm gonna whip out our Uzis with 5,700 ammo. This is gonna be an uphill battle. I want everyone to know this before we go any further. Oh god. I don't know if we're gonna make it. There's just so much that's unknown at the moment. It's a really cool design, but okay, guys. I think we can all take a breather now. We can all just, you know what? I'm even gonna do a safety save just in case. You never know these things. Am I meant to turn the corner?
You can't bump off me
I
and my
am.
brood so easy, Laura.
Okay, so once again, really big uphill battle here. So that was the final boss of the game. And now all we have to do is climb up out of here. We can still die in spectacular fashion, just simply because of the drops. But before we go, why don't we pick up some Uzi ammo? How much? Wait, how much do we have? I know that you can still pick up some more as you climb up the area. I think the idea is that you're meant to be fighting her as you're climbing, or at least as you're traversing around the area. Either way, it's it is not what happened. Okay, we can't make that jump, can we? How's it going, Natla? You're right down there. Oh god, that's a body. Right, okay. We can climb up this, can't we? And then from this, we can go over here. This is the last bit of the game, by the way, so not that bad. Can't remember what's over here. Please be more Uzi ammo. It's just, oh, you. Oh, you. Why is... Oh, is this just, like, to hide? Was that just in case, like, Natla decides to, like... I don't know. Okay. I should point out, there are technically, 3 more levels if we ever wanted to do them. I might, at some point. Not now. This is the game. This is it. This is Tomb Raider. Like, I'm finishing Tomb Raider. I'm not finishing Unfinished Business. Not yet. Unfinished Business is sort of the, like, batshit hard mode for the game. Which you can imagine what that's like. What I do like and appreciate about it is how... it gives you the weapons and ammo that you need throughout the game. You don't get to keep anything, which means that you just use it. And with that jump there... Oh god. And it looks almost biblical, like like Sistine Chapel type shit, if that makes sense. God. And that was Tomb Raider. We did it. All in all, still a good time. I think it's a good game through and through. It's got some of the tightest platforming for the PlayStation. I don't think enough people talk about the platforming in this game, to be honest. It's one of those games where the entirety of the game is based around how Lara moves and what the player can do with her, which I know might sound like, well, isn't that every game? Not really. Sometimes games just have like a preset rig that's thrown in there with preset moves and abilities, and you just sort of have it in a way that just, you know, there are platformers out there that do the bare minimum, is what I'm trying to say. And this is not one of them. The entire game is designed around Lara and what the player can do. She feels very deliberate. Even when I make a mistake, I know why the mistake is made, at the very least. There are some... like, I don't like the fact that if you push forward on the analog stick or forward on the D-pad before pushing walk, that Lara doesn't immediately go into a walk stance when you start holding down walk. It should be from the moment your thumb presses square, Lara should slow down instantly. But there's like a bit of momentum left over where you just have to calm her the fuck down before anything else happens. Other than that, I mean, gunplay is as you saw it for the entire thing. I know that acrobatic Lara is the thing that a lot of people like to see. Unfortunately, with this iteration of the game, with the modernized controls, it's less likely that you're going to see people doing jumps and flips about the place. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's just it turns from acrobatics into circle strafing, which circle strafing isn't a terrible thing. It just depends on how it's implemented, because we're dealing with a lot of wild animals in this game, and the mummy cat type things for the vast majority of the title. It does circle back around to being like, okay, you are sort of you're messing with the animal. And you can sort of write that into the AI. The problem is that the AI for all of the animals is the same AI for a lot of the other enemies in the game. Unless they're facing you directly, they will find it like they probably just won't hit you, which means that you're going to be doing a lot of loops. You should be running around a lot of them. As long as you're facing their back, you're practically invincible for the vast majority of it. The fact that secrets in this game are like health and ammo pickups, I don't know how the general public feels about that, given the direction of like upgrades and stuff today. Like, they might be going, yes, it's going to be a super shotgun around this corner or something like that. I like the fact that all the secrets in this game are just ammo and pickups. I don't like the fact that the pickups and secrets are interchangeable. I don't like the fact that you can bust your ass off getting like a bunch of ammo and a health kit, and it doesn't count towards being like anything special according to the game, and then you get like one I don't know, Magnum case, and then the game's like, yep, that counted as a secret even though it was directly in front of you. It's all good. It's I don't like that, but for the most part, I think it's good that the secrets are just ammo for the most part, because it means if you have a look at your inventory and you think that you can get by through a level or the rest of the game with what you have, go for it. You know, if the counter doesn't mean anything to you, it means that at least you know what you're in for. And I think that's probably one of the best ways to do something like that, instead of hiding like a really super powerful shotgun in a really annoying area, or an area that you're not capable of getting to for skill reasons. But yeah, that's all good. Level design is extremely tight for the most part. There are times when it feels like that it's trying to fuck with you intentionally. Like in... Sorry, this is just showing the Tomb Raider 2 and 3 stuff now. It took us 8 hours. That's not that bad. It's not my best time for this game, but there we go. But yeah, it's fine. The level design is anywhere between excellent to just fine, and I think that's none of it's bad. None of it feels unintentional, and none of it feels like that it's definitely trying to fuck with you. There are a few times when it gets close to that, especially within the Greece, the ancient Greece underwater sections, and within the Atlantean stuff in the final level. The penultimate level is something that I really like. It's one of my favorites in the game, and everything just bundles together to be a very nice package of everything you've done so far. A lot of the puzzles are microcosms of larger puzzles that you've done earlier in the game, so the game is still asking you to remember how you accomplished earlier feats. And ultimately, when you get to the finale of a game, when you get to the final levels of a game, that's what you want them to be. You know, you want them to be like the accumulation of everything that you've done prior. There are quite a few games out there at the moment that have a tendency to drop everything you've learned in the game thus far, and for the final section of it just be something completely new, introduce a brand new mechanic at the 11th hour, and it's kind of insulting. It implies that the game does not believe that the player has the memory to pull off feats that they did earlier on in the game, which I think, once again, if you're getting towards the end of a game, the game has the right to throw everything at you. The game has the right to be like, okay, well, you remember this thing you did all the way back in the first level, and you might have struggled with it because the skill issues or something like that. Well, it's back again here, and you have to do it again. I think it's absolutely fine that a game does that. Obviously, it needs to be fair, but when you're in your final part of the level, it makes it feel like one final challenge. It makes it feel like that when you've overcome that, when you've beaten those final levels, you've beaten Tomb Raider. And I don't just mean roll credits, but I mean you've overcome every challenge the game could throw at you. And Tomb Raider feels like that. It feels like in the Atlantean levels that you are overcoming every challenge the game has thrown at you within those last 3 levels, which is really good. Obviously, it can get harder, and that's what unfinished business is for, but we'll get to that another day. As for the narrative, yep, as I said before, very paper thin. It's nothing is quite bad about it, because a lot of it's just about consistency. It's consistent throughout. I think the only thing that gives you a bit of whiplash is the tone. You're going from caves in Peru to ancient Greece to Egypt, and then to Atlantis. Tonally, that's fine for the most part. There's no real discrepancy in terms of the locales. That's not the issue. The issue is what they present. So in Peru, everything's quiet, everything's being taken at your own pace, and the second you get to Greece, things kick up a notch. Start getting larger animals thrown at you. You're being pursued by you're being pursued all the time. And then by the time you get to Egypt, the game just completely switches up into it's almost like a shooter from that point onwards. It's this weird mix between you'll have an entire level devoted to one big puzzle that you're navigating around, and then you get an entire level that's just about throwing enemies at you. You think about going from Natla's Mines, which is one of the best levels in the game, as it has this interconnected puzzle that sees you opening doors up all around the place, to Atlantis, which is just throwing the monsters from incubators at you. the narrative that Natla wanted to sort of like fast forward evolution is an interesting one that the game doesn't do anything with, because the game doesn't really do anything with its narrative as a whole. Lara Croft is a badass person that gets things done because it's the right thing to do, but she doesn't really have like a moral compass in this title. Not saying that she needs one at all, but she doesn't react to anything either. If I had it any other way, I think I would just keep it the way it is, because it makes these areas, the atmosphere of each area, bleed through a lot more. The first time you see like the Sphinx, for example, the first time you see the pyramid, the first time you see any historical locale in this game, the Colosseum or something like that, it works a lot better having the player react to it than it does Lara just spouting her mouth off, because she doesn't do that. Which is like thumbs up for this game, but then it's jarring because whenever we flip over to a cutscene, she's reacting then. So I don't know if we're just meant to assume that she is reacting and the game just doesn't include that stuff to allow room for us to do that. But I doubt it. I doubt that they thought much about it, to be honest. I don't think the narrative of Tomb Raider was entirely on their mind. I think it was more about just upping the ante with each set of levels, and that was the focus for the developers, because that's why Tomb Raider became like an episodic thing going forwards. It focused entirely on new locales for Lara to jump and run around in and do their puzzles appropriate for the area, and you know what? Fine. I even like the iteration of Atlantis that they have here, this like flesh sort of... that they're creatures that we can sort of recognize as ourselves, but they are so monstrous in design that's like, what happened evolution-wise? Like, what was the gap between that? And the game it semi tries to explore that. It fails spectacularly, but I don't think it tries seriously to explore that. It tries to explore it, but not seriously, is what I'm trying to say. It includes it. But, yeah. Other than that, yeah, give it a go. Play it. It's dirt cheap at the moment. I think both, the 1 through 3 and 4 through 6 titles are on sale at the moment, so do that. Big ol' recommend from me. I'm going to play Anniversary next. I think that's going to be the way to go, because I do want to see how that game remakes this one in time for the Legacy of Atlantis. So yeah, see you then. Adios, goodbye.